What up, everybody? It's your boy Nerd. Coming at you with Dev Diary number 2. So, how's everybody doing out there in Twitch land? I am tweaking some settings here in OBS. So, can everybody hear me okay? Can you hear the music playing? All that stuff working okay? Not too sure. Yo, what up, Wormy? Can you hear me and the music? And is the music soft enough or is it too loud? Alright. Alright. So, Dev Diary number 2. I'm teaching myself Unity, a program I've never used before. For those of you that haven't watched this Dev Diaries before, I have designed games in Godot. I have designed games in Construct. I have a little programming knowledge in Java and Python, but I've never used Unity to make a video game. So, on Saturdays, that's what I do. I just sit here and chill, listen to some copyright-free streaming music, so I can't get any copyright strikes, and talk to chat, watch YouTube videos about this, and yeah. So, in the last episode, we had issues with basically the whole program just taking forever to load and everything just loading and downloading and updating and loading. So it was a pain in the ass, but we are here. We've got the program loaded up. If you're interested in ever doing this yourself, or if you're interested in following along, whatever the case may be, I'm just using the Unity Hub 3.9.1. A lot of popular games are made in Unity. You do a Google search and find tons of games that were made in Unity. I did tinker around with Unreal Engine when I was in school for design and 3D modeling, and I loved Unreal Engine. But I gotta be honest, I don't think my PC would handle it. I upgraded the RAM today, upgraded a few things on the PC to make it run a little bit faster. A couple trips back and forth to Best Buy earlier today. So that was not cheap, but we got a lot more performance out of this old beast. So still running the triple monitor setup here. Got things a little bit more organized for this stream. So anyway, 2D platformer game. No idea what the hell I'm doing. But I would assume with a video game, you need a level, you need a player, and you need to be able to make those interact. So when you're designing a game, at any level, well, I shouldn't say any game. So some engines call things that you put into a game assets, and other engines call them sprites. Typically, when you're designing a 2D game, side-scroller of any type, they're usually referred to as sprites. And typically in 3D games or first-person shooters, that kind of stuff, they're called assets. And now there are other terms. I'm sure I'll get roasted in some comments here and there. There are other terms than that, but we're going to be working with sprites. And today we're going to be working, this whole project is going to be based on anything that you can find for free that is copyright free. So we don't want to incur any kind of copyrights or get sued or anything like that. We are going to design a game over the course of the next few months in these Dev Diaries. We're going to design a game from the ground up all the way to completion and publish it on Steam for free. And we're going to use nothing but free software, free assets, and thanks, Huntress, and free everything. Free audio, free visuals, free sprites, free sound effects, free animations, free, and then we're going to publish the game for free. Okay? So by the time I'm done with that journey, I should be well versed in Unity enough to work on my second project. Will be, an actual game I'll publish and charge and do the whole thing. So anyway, so I am super bald. You know what I mean? That's from wearing hats my entire life and having 3 daughters. This is what it'll do to you. So if you're going to have kids, have boys. Okay? Let the mom go bald. He waxes that mofo before the stream. I do. You know, it's not even... It's just the light. But there is, like... You know what I mean? There is a little bit of fuzz up there. I don't have a warm head. I got a warm head. You gotta spit on it first. Alright, so... We're going to need to download some sprites. So, we're going to do free 2D sprites. If I can spell, get my fat fingers to work for me. On that thing. You got to spit on it. You got to rub it for good luck. That's what Wormy does every time I see him. He's like, come here, mofo. He rubs my bald ass head. As you can see by the purple links, I've already gone to a couple places. But we're just gonna click on a few. Reddit, free game assets, top free game assets tag 2D itch.io, free 2D sprites by 2D game assets. See what I mean? Sprites, assets. It's just different lingo based on your background, what engines you use, all that stuff. So we'll go to Dribble. So what I want to make is I want to make a 2D platformer, and I want it to be centered and themed around pizza. Okay? So there's going to be some kitchen elements, some food elements. Maybe like the player will be like a guy in an apron or something, jumping around. We're going to have like little challenges, obstacles, enemies. And we'll figure all that out as a community. We're going to come up with the ideas, and then I'm going to build it here on the stream. I will never work on this outside of the stream, so every step of the way, you guys will see every, from 0 to 10, and you're going to see every mistake, every success that goes into this. So I'm thinking like kitchen themed, maybe a guy with an apron or a spatula running around. There'll be some bosses, like little mini bosses at the end of each level. It'll be like a 5 or 6 level game. It'll be kind of small. So what I'm looking for now is a sprite. So we've got like wizard animations, a brave knight. These are all free, by the way. These are all free. They look amazing, don't they? They're all free. Like a Wonder Woman, Amazonian kind of look. Medieval barkeeps, stone towers, some weird robots, castles, tanks, blacksmiths, astrologers. We're going through here, assassins and mages. Look at this free 3D character sprite box. Golems. I'm gonna open that up in a new tab. I might come back to this one. This one looks really plain and basic. I like it, and I should be able to open that up and like Photoshop, edit some colors, and kind of tweak it to what I want. Fishing, swamp bosses, wraiths, minotaurs. Let's see what they've got. Yeah, this isn't bad. So he's got all the animations, and we're going to go into how animations are done as well. But basically, when you're dealing with a sprite or a 2D asset, you're not just going to see the character and what we call a sprite sheet. A sprite sheet is every frame of that asset or sprite in its full animation. And then in the engine, you put them in order so it makes that animation when the player walks, jumps, stands still, ducks, dives, falls, whatever. All of those individual frames are part of the animation. So a lot of times you'll see a sprite sheet like this, and you'll see the character in a lot of different poses. Like this is his running animation. If you were to play this back and forth really fast, it would look like the character was running. Do you remember, like if you took like when you were a kid, you had like a Post-it book, like a book of Post-it notes, and you draw the little stick figure on each page and make a little animation? That's very similar to what we're doing here. The engine is your Post-it notes, and these are the figures you put on each page, and then the engine is just going to flip them really fast and make it look like the player is moving. So I'm looking at all these enemies. He got climbing, attacking, but he's got like this battle axe as his main weapon. I don't really like that bearded one here. I mean, I could change those colors and stuff, but I don't want to put too much work into editing the style of the characters, so I don't like that battle axe. We've got probably a girl. I see the slight hint of a bosom right here. So it looks like a female character in like a cowboy hat with I don't know if that's a sword. Looks like a sword. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Here's a guy, I'm assuming, like a gold arm. Looks like a vest on and a top hat. Looks like he swings around. His metal arm turns into like a pickaxe or something. Yeah, on second thought, I don't really like that one. Let's go here. Pixel cats. We can go with cats. Here's like a top-down sprites for like a Zelda-esque kind of game. Mystic Woods. Oh, here we go. Tiny RPG player pack. Let's open that up. I thought I saw somebody that looked like a chef's hat, but it looks more like a bishop. Like a cleric with an upside down cross on his head. That's classy. We could definitely do that. Yeah. I don't know if I really like any of these. Like goblins and skeletons. Like, that's cool if I was making like an RPG type game. I'd probably look into that. Let's see. Pixel Dungeon. Look at this. Pixel Adventure. Looks like some Adventure Time assets. A little green dude. That's pretty slick. It's like a green pig, a pink bunny, a chicken, a duck, and like a Plants vs. Zombies style potted plant. But it looks like somebody's already used these and published a game with them, because you can go play it right now on itch. I don't know if I really like that one too much. I like the character design. That little pig was kind of cute. Let's see. Free Knight? I don't really need a knight. That's kind of cool though. The animation's pretty slick. Ninja Adventure, Tech Dungeon. Witches, Necromancer pack. That's kind of cool. 32 Rogues. Ooh, we've got health bars. That's kind of neat. Alright, so here we go. We're onto something. We've got food. We know we're going to need food in the game, right? This doesn't look like anything you would find in a pizza place. Pretzels, fucking sausages, pumpkin pies. What about this one? Let's open that up. Do we see pizza in here? Sandwiches, waffles, cake, scrambled eggs, hot dogs, french fries, chocolate, cookies, bacon, burgers, apple pie, a gummy bear. Don't see it. Oh yeah, there's like pizza slices here. We'll come back to that. We'll leave that tab open and I'll slide it all the way to the end here. We'll come back to that one. Character base. Wait a second. 10 preset skin tones. Animated hair. 32 no idle and resting frames, farming frames, fishing frames, smithing animations, none of which I would need. Bow and arrow, spear count. What about fucking clothes? These buckeyes naked. Look at this. He's fighting blobs in the woods naked. Peasant farmer, angler, blacksmith, apron and bandana, alchemist, forester, oh, you get the character free naked, but if you want all the outfits and all the other stuff, that costs money. All right, so that was a scam. That's not free. We're only building with free things. We're going to assume you're dirt poor and you never want to drop $1 into doing this. We're going to prove you can still make a game. Mr. Red Hat. These are kind of cute. Look at this little robot. Could we have a robot, Chet? I think we can have a robot. I'm going to pop that over into a different tab. Sci-fi platformer tiles. I mean, they don't necessarily look sci-fi. They look just modern and techy. Buttons. Planes, squishes, hill climb racing sprites. Alright, let's take a look at what we opened. Here's our robot. He's got idle, shoot, melee, run. Run, shoot, jump, jump, melee, jump, shoot, slide, and dead. Kind of want to see that. I want to see the file. It's pretty slick though. It's like a Voltron kind of look to him though. I don't know if I really like that look. I mean, a robot would be fine, but explain a robot like making pizza and chasing down angry pepperonis and shit like that, you know what I mean? And I haven't named the game yet. It's just Pizza Platformer. So we're going to skip the robot. Don't get discouraged too either when you're doing this. So there's a reason why it takes even AAA developers years to make a game, right? You're going to make change after change after change. You're going to be very indecisive. You're not going to settle for this, that, or the other thing. And you are going to change your mind a lot. You're going to make adjustments. You never have to feel like you have to settle on the first thing. Go digging. Go and explore. See, I like this background style as like maybe one of my final levels, right? Like maybe when you get like halfway through the game and you're like in a more advanced level, maybe this would look kind of cool. We get rid of like the robot doors and stuff, but this background, these spikes that you fall on, we don't need the toxic sludge, but we can, you know, put something else there. But the overall scaffolding metallic kind of look to this I do like. So I might use that. So I'll throw that back here. Other than that, these tile sets. So let me explain what a tile set is. Since we talked about sprites and assets, tile sets are going to be, for lack of better terms and not to get too technical, tile sets are your foregrounds and backgrounds. Think of them as patterns that you can place down that will always line up to make larger patterns. It's if you remember like the brick blocks in Super Mario, okay, or the question blocks or anything like that, those are called tile sets. They're images that go in the foreground or background to make patterns and make it look like a landscape or something similar. So if we go to like a Super Mario tile set, and we pull this up, these are tile sets. So they're images from within the game that you can click on each one like a grid and place them on a grid in the game. And then when you play the game, it takes the grid away and you just see the tile sets that you place there. Everything in Super Mario was based on tile sets. All the brick, all the doorways, all these little hills in the background, the warp pipes, the flagpole. If it did not move, it was a tile set. Does that make sense? If it moved, it was a sprite or an asset. So anything revolving around the foreground or background is typically tile sets. That's not always the case, but like I said, for lack of better terminology and going too far in depth, That's what a tile set is. So when you see free tile sets, I'm thinking that's my foreground and background. Okay, so we've got like a desert, a winter, like a outdoorsy kind of spring, summer. I want the whole game to be indoors. Obviously, you're not making pizzas outside. This graveyard tile set. The GUI is going to be your graphical user interface. So anything you would see on your HUD is a GUI, and that is your health bar, your life counter, a timer, a score, a coin counter. Any of those things are going to be part of the GUI. So you'll see all of these buttons, icons, all that stuff. We're not going to go that in depth with a HUD on there. I mean, we might have something, but not that involved. So we're done there. Let's see. Top free game assets. Wasn't I already on this site? Pixel Adventure. I do like that tile set. That's the one where I like the frog and the chicken and all that. Look, he's got like an Among Us rip-off character, an Adventure Time rip-off character. Bracky's platform bundle. Make your first game using this. Oh, let's take a look. It's a nice little tile set. Again, it's an outdoor looking tile set though. Not sure if I really like the outdoor look to it. That's cute. I like it. It's vibrant. It looks, 16-bit. If I was making like a platform, I would probably consider this as part of my tile set, but I'm going to be all indoors on this one. So we're going to get out of here. Let's go to this craftpix.net. Mountain peaks and backgrounds, crystal claves, sword animations, futuristic city. Let's open that in a new tab. Steampunk backgrounds. We can take a peek at that just in case there's something. Ooh, City Man pack. Low level monster icons. Yes. I see a tomato and an onion and a mushroom. We're making pizzas. I'm definitely going to look at that. Let's keep going. Forest and trees, no. Farm bosses, liquid loot, no. A gangster pack, that would be pretty cool. Magic skills, 31 mining icons, 30 clothing icons. No, I don't need any of that. Let's see, page 3. Guns, weapons, seabed. I don't think I'm going to have my character with a weapon at all. I don't think he's going to have like a general attack. Well, then how would he beat a boss? Like, he can bounce around a level and like pick up stuff, but how would he actually fight the boss? He's got to be able to at least throw something. Throw or shoot. Like, even Mario like shoots fireballs. You know what I mean? So he's got to have some kind of attack. But I don't think I'm going to have, like, guns and swords. Maybe he'll pick up, like, pieces of tomatoes and, like, chuck them at the mini-boss. Or, hurl pieces of pepperoni at him or something like that. That would be kind of cool. So I'm going to avoid any kind of sprites that involve, the weapons for now. That's something we can come back to. Our goal is to just get a level and make the basic functions of the game work and start to actually work on jumping around on the screen. Chaos monsters, we're not going to worry about that too much. Well, what did I do? Well, we can look at these since we got them open. Steampunk backgrounds. These are just backgrounds. That's actually, it's like a factory kind of steampunk. I don't know. I don't like that one. I like that, though. It's pretty cool. Not cool enough. I don't know. I'm just not feeling that as a background. Like a futuristic city. They're going to have pizza in the future, right? We're making a pizza platformer. So I imagine they're still going to have pizza in the future. But this looks like kind of, I don't know, Mega Man kind of look to it. I see this and I think robots and stuff like that. It's maybe not a pizza maker. So we'll skip on that. Let's see, City Man pack. I like this guy in the overalls. If he was in an apron, that would be fucking perfect. He's got an idle, a walk, a run, attack. What's that attack? Is that like a wrench? Looks like a pipe or a wrench or something he swings around. Then a death animation. This guy's got like a backpack on. I'm not feeling that. This guy's in like a suit. I'm not feeling that either. So we'll pass on City Man. A lot of your time as a game developer is going to be doing what I'm doing right now. If you're not good at art and you're, looking for free sprites, this is what you're going to be spending a lot of your time on. The other half of your time is going to be in Photoshop, tweaking what you want it to look like. But I'm really intrigued by this enemy monster icons. But they don't look like they have... Is this actually free? It is free. They don't look like they have any animation to them, though. I don't like those there. This is what intrigued me. But I thought that was a tomato, chat, but that's like a pumpkin. And then this mushroom, the onion. The rest of this is garbage, and they don't have any animations, so there's not going to be a way to, like, make it move across the screen and make them look animated. These are more for icons. So, we'll get out of there. Let's keep going. Social media icons, that's pretty slick. Let's see what else we can find in here. Rocky Error Objects, pixel art, Shinobi pack. There's nothing that says my pizza maker guy can't be a shinobi, right? Cutting pepperonis with a samurai sword. Slime pack. Sprite sheet, so that probably includes animations. A Raider pack. I'm going to open that up. Power Station bosses? Nah. Winter background. So that's why I opened up this one, is I don't like those sprites, but right here, zombie, soldier, police, soldier, zombie, police, zombie, soldier, mutant, homeless pack. What the hell? I'm gonna be popping in and out between matches, but I'll stay in stream just saying you're good. You're good. Do your thing. City Girls, City Trader pack. Wait, isn't that girl from City Girls right there the same as the homeless one? Doctors, bandits, gangsters, city man, scientists. Look at that, Wormy. You can be scientists from Rust. Damn, the yellow dude's kind of fat in that idle animation. He's got a gun. Special. Yeah, I don't like that one either. No. Alright, slime pack. Idle. Attack. Idle. Attack. Idle, walk, run, attack, jump, attack. Just undefined slimes, though. No. Not at all. That would be interesting, right? Here's another robot pack. Power Station tile sets. Woman. It just says women pack. We'll open that up. Nature background. Yokai. Vampire pack. Crystals. Cars, Demon, Warrior. As soon as I find a sprite that's like wearing a chef hat or an apron, it is over. Like, I'm just gonna pick that one. Soldier, Wizard, Magic Effects, Clouds. Effects, Mountains. Overlay packs. That's nice to see. Ninja. Scrolling city background. Billboards and ads. Halloween stuff, halflings, characters, guns, RPG boots. Graffiti constructor. Explosion effects. Low poly shields. Pirates, drones, trucks, paladins. Free animal 3Ds. No, I'm good. I'm not working with any animals in this game. TCG cards. Dark elf characters. Townspeople pack. Let's check that out. Don't like the wand or the sword. I don't know. I might. This one right here. I might. I'm really thinking the attack 1. I can Photoshop the sword out of her hands. And so her arm will still make the throwing animation. And like make a projectile or something like pepperoni or something silly like that, like just fly out of her hitbox. We might have our player here, but I'll let you know. We're gonna definitely throw that there. Townspeople pack. No. Yeah, these are way too basic. Yeah, I don't know if I like that at all. Nature's background. All right, I didn't click on it for the nature. I want to see over here. So here's city 2D backgrounds. Post-apocalyptic 2D backgrounds. Mountain backgrounds. Sky with clouds, mountains, modern cities. Let's take a look at that one. We already looked at steampunk and futuristic. Crystal caves, mountain peaks. Medieval castles might be good. Ugh. I mean, I got what I asked for. Yeah. We're going to say no to that, dog. Modern city. I see this and I think like Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? Like a TMNT platformer game. I didn't think that'd be all backgrounds. I was hoping there'd be some tile sets or something in there, but 2D background, pixel art. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Nothing indoors? Let's do this. Free indoor 2D tile sets. Let's see. Nature bear. Nope, don't want that. Free 2D game assets. All right, I think we have our player. Ooh, here we go. Industrial zone. Yeah, that looks like more like a factory. Not free tile sets. Modern interiors. Pixel crawler. This guy made it look like Sega Genesis. That's pretty slick. Roguelikes. It's all top down. Forests. It's like an old Dragon Warrior looking map. Side scroller shooter in the city. I might use that one. Let's take a look at that. A dungeon tile set. Seasonals. There's a city tile set. Well, the theory is if we can't find what we want, we can always make what we want and like cross use different things to kind of hodgepodge together what we want. All right. We've got enough open. Where's my player? All right, there she is. Get unlimited access, all game access, save over $5,200. What the fuck? Unlock download. Free download. Free. Just sign in for download. All right. I'm going to move this over to my other monitor real quick. Sign in with Google. Just so you can't see my credentials. Continue. Create a new account. Okay. So now apparently I just gotta wait 10 seconds here and I'll be able to download the link or the file. Start downloading. Shit, better not infect my computer. Alright, where's that file? Let's see. Craft picks. Oh, there's coupons in here. Look at that, huh? Is it the Enchantress we wanted? We can't see them because they're zipped up, maybe? Okay. So what we'll do, we're going to cut this out. Go to my desktop. We'll go to Pizza Game. And we'll go to Assets. Was it Library? No. We'll put it in the Assets folder. So then we'll paste it there. And then we'll extract it here. Yes, I want to extract. Booyah. Okay. It might have been the Musketeer. Yeah, I think it was the Musketeer here. Yeah, there she is. So she's got... Wait for the photo viewer to open up on my other monitor here. So as you can tell, it takes away the background, which is good. We've got attack 1, attack 2, attack 3, attack 4, dead, hurt, idle. So when she's just standing there looking for something to do. Jumping animation. Run. Walk. Okay. What about the knight? His jump animation. He turns. They turn fucking sideways. PSD files. So that's where I want to edit them right there. Okay. All right. So we've got our assets. Let's go make a character. There we go. See how it imported in the background there? We're going to use, was it the Musketeer? I think it was a Musketeer. Yeah. All right. We're going to create a new 2D object. Sprite shape. Is it sprite? 9 sliced. No. That's the game. What do I add?
I'm not afraid.
How do I add a player? Let's go to our old friend since we're teaching ourselves. Okay. YouTube. How to add a 2D character in Unity. That's what we're doing. Importing 2D characters Unity. 18 minutes. This guy says it in 9 minutes. Top down movement, 1 minute. Look at this dude. View full playlist. That's the camera. How to make a game in 2D Unity. Can you guys hear that or no? Gotta go, homie. Good stream. Just as soon as you post to the tube, I'm finished watching. No problem, homie. Take it easy, fool. I wonder if you guys can hear that or not. I don't think so. I can't hear it anyway. Closed caption? Yeah. That's where I want to be, right there. Picture that you don't want. Let's say you already have a character and don't need this one. So we're just watching. Select everything and hit import. What? It's under assets. So assets, create, 2D, sprite, yeah, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Import package. Desktop. Pizza game. Pizza platformer. Assets. We'll do the Musketeer. It's a Unity package, so I don't do that. Okay.
We were riding in the cemetery. Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
No. I need an object. I need her sprite. Dude, I am lost. .2D sprite. Tests. Editor. These are scripts, right? Oh, those are packages. Demo folder here. Demo. That's a tile set. I want a character. Let's go in and add another one here called the foreground. Okay, so he's doing the backgrounds first. That's not, I don't think, what I need. Importing 2D characters. I need to be able to hear this. The fuck? Why can I not hear this? Probably because I'm streaming. I suck at audio, man. Let's blow this up. Add sprite art. I did that. Assets. Create folder under assets, characters. Okay. So under assets, there's scenes. We'll add a create folder called character. We're going to go in here, find my musketeer, and put her in character. Okay. Musketeer's there now. What else does he say? Assets, character. Create a folder. Mine's musketeer. Slime. Okay. So I've made it that far. Don't know what he's saying. There's no fucking closed captioning in here. Yes, it's really one character in the same folder as I create a character prefab with the actual game object that you would drop into scenes. That's going to be stored in the same folder with the actual slime animation sprite sheet. So we need a new game object. Right click the scene, the hierarchy, and go to create empty. So we'll call this game object slime. Okay. Wait, back that up again. Sprite sheet. So we need a new game object for our character, obviously. So I'm going to right click in the scene and the hierarchy and then go to create empty. Okay. So we're going to create an empty. We're going to go in that hierarchy. Create empty. Okay. And we'll name it, we'll just name it character for ease of access here. Character. Okay. Now I got my character. Now what? Call this game object slime. And the slime game object has a transform component, but we need to add other components to it, to namely a sprite renderer, so that we can actually. So I'm going to type in sprite so that I can find the sprite renderer. All right, so go to the transform and find sprite renderer. Add component. sprite renderer. Okay. We're making progress. Let's take a peek. Now we need to add a sprite to this little box here. So region. Sprite mode single. And we actually need to separate into multiple images. So because of this, a 2D pixel character, the filter mode, and the compression should be set to point and none for the compression. So go ahead and hit apply. Okay, that didn't make much sense to me. We're gonna do idle. Said compression. Bro, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to follow along with this dickhead. And sprite renderer. Now we need to add a sprite to this little box here. So that's all I did was click on it. Oh shit, it deleted the whole thing. Character. Add component. Sprite renderer. Idle. Okay. Compression. There it is. None. That's what he did, I think. Run as a single sprite mode image. We actually need to separate it into multiple images as well as that because this is a 2D pixel character, the filter node, and the compression should be set to point, none for the compression. So automatic format, no compression. Automatic format, no compression. Hit apply. I remember him saying that. Then we'll work on the sprite mode. Single to multiple and separate into different images. But let's click on the slime game object and just drag this sprite sheet into it, and you can see that all these bright frames are being shown at once. Okay, so we drag No, man. What the fuck, bro? Why is this so hard to understand? If I could watch it. Let's click on the slime game object and just drag this sprite sheet. Bright frames being shown at once. Oh, okay. So that's all he did. Okay. Now we need to chop that up into actual sprites. Click on the slime sheet, we go to sprite mode single and change it to multiple. Sprite mode to multiple. No. I don't see multiple in here. Mesh type. It's under sprite mode. Mesh type. Where's the mesh type? Transform. Additional settings. Sorting layer. I don't see mesh over here at all anywhere. That's stupid. All right, so I'm working with a guy teaching me stuff in Unity that is outdated. Because he's using, this isn't 3 years ago. Fuck's sake. Let's check this out. I'm going to create my sprites, so I'll throw together a quick video going over my process for creating sprite or importing them into Unity. Same way I do whenever I'm working on a game, my devlogs. I'm not going to focus as much on the drawing or art theory as I don't think I can properly explain everything. This video is going to be more of a workflow overview. I'm using Krita to draw my sprites. You could use Photoshop or any other graphic design app that has brushes. I'm just going to be using Krita because it's free. Because it's free. Usually make the artboard 1000 by 1000. Okay, that's not what I needed. Drawing, layering, don't need that. Importing into Unity. There we go. I'm just going to go and run through all of the steps that I take when adding a new sprite or prefab into a game. We're going to go into our assets panel, did that. Down here we're going to find our wizard sprite sheet that we made. And in the inspector, we want to change our pixels per unit to 1000. And we want to change the sprite mode to multiple because this is a spreadsheet. And I'm just changing it to 1000 just because that's how based. Alright, so that needs to be multiple. We're going to create an empty, name that character. And add component. Sprite renderer. Sprite. I'm completely stumped. He's got an inspector open. I don't have the sprite mode over there. I don't have this. See the mesh type? Advanced? I don't have any of these options over there. What the fuck? There we go, mesh type. no compression. Okay. So when I go in here, sprite mode, multiple. You need to find sprite mode and hit multiple. There we go. Okay. Got it. Apply. And then sprite editor. That's going to go in here. Idle. All right, slice. Okay. Apply. Think I figured it out. Automatic, select it, and you're going to click slice. Yep, I did that. And from there, we're going to click apply. We're going to close the editor. And now if we expand this, you can see our sprite is broken down into these pieces. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Alright, so where's the pieces? There she is. Okay. Damn, she's tiny as fuck. No, what the fuck? Okay. So we got the asset in there. Dragging these onto the canvas, so let's group them up. Going to add a sorting group. Now, so in a sorting group, we could choose the order that all sprites are going to be layered in. Put that as 3. I'm going to put the staff maybe. Oh, okay. So he's just choosing where to place them and putting them in a certain order, but that's different components of one sprite. Okay, so now animator. Right, we can go ahead and add animation. Okay. Animator, that's what I'm calling it, and we're going to go ahead and create an animation controller inside of my animations. Alright, so we need to go ahead and rename that. So we're going to get rid of the character. We're going to rename that character. Add a controller. 2D object physics. Don't need physics on it yet because we're not doing anything with it. Effects? No. Well, how do I prefab? All right, this is back to the video because I don't see an animation. I don't want to rely too much on the fucking video. Additional settings, material, mask, interface, sprite render, transform, tag. I do not see component, physics 2D. Well, some of that is animating right there because the joints, rendering, camera, skybox, animator. Okay, back to the video we go. I'm gonna create animator controller. Go back. Create animator controller. I don't have that big ass menu that he had. I don't see animator controller anywhere on here. Sprites, physics, tile map. And visual scripting, UI, scripts. Objects, sprites. I don't see an animator controller. Audio, video, UI. This sucks. And you can't see where he clicked to get that. He clicked inside the sprite itself. What was it under? What was the sub thing? Animation control. Okay, so there's no subgroup. That's fucking... Just says create. Fuck did he click on, man? Lord of Dark. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Much love. Dude, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just want to add an idle animation. Went to create. And he's got this huge drop-down menu of shit to create. I need this animator controller here. I don't get that when I go to create. I don't even see create as an option. Whoa. We got it. Alright. Alright, we got it. I had to right click in here. So you could see where his shit was, man. So that sucked. Can't drag it anywhere. Alright, we're just gonna leave it there. I don't want to fucking break it. Look back at what he said now. So create a new animator controller. And it's in the animations directory. Call it wizard. So he had a directory just for animations. So I guess we'll do that. Packages, 2D animation, editor. Let me stay out of there. Assets. We'll create a new folder. We'll call it animations. We're going to call this one, we're just going to rename it character because we haven't given her a name yet, and I probably won't. Character. We're going to drag that into the animations folder. Okay. I think I did that right. I think. I'll just go ahead and call it wizard. I changed it. And then inside of this, I'm going to go back to the wizard and I'm going to highlight the wizard controller and add it to the animator component. Now inside of the wizard animation controller. Animation, so I'm going to go ahead and click animate. Okay. Let's back that up. I'm going to go ahead and create an animation controller. That's in his animation folder. Got it. So let's go back to my character. I don't have the... Oh, I do have the animator right here. And I didn't set a rigid body or anything like that. Okay. Slow the fuck down, dude. Inside this, I'm going back to the wizard. I'm going to highlight the wizard controller. I see that. And add it to the animator component. Got it. That's it? Bro, she tiny. Bro, she's so fucking small. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's bullshit. She's like super fucking tiny. Look at how tiny she is. She's like super small. Well, she's not as small. Let's go ahead and triple that. I didn't realize she was that small. Okay. It's better. Okay. That's good. I didn't realize I was fucking zoomed in so goddamn far. Okay. So now we've got our character. We've got the character controller in the animation. Add it to the animator component. Now inside of the wizard animation controller, we also need to create an animation. So I'm going to go ahead and click create an animation. So a new animation. We're probably going to call that idle. If I'm create animation. Let me guess. We're going to name that idle. Probably. I'm going to call this idle because that's the only animation I need for this right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and drag the idle animation into the wizard animation. Now, in the wizard animation controller, and now are ready to go ahead and create the idle animation. Okay, stop there. I need that over here. I need that. So in this character's idle avatar, you drag idle. Window. I need that. I need this where he's got the tile palette, animator, and animation open. I need those. So project console, I need tile palette. Animation, audio, sequencing, analysis, tile palette. Boom, got it. Get your ass over here. I can't drag it and drop it anywhere? There we go. Animation. You can come over here. I'm sorry, but that's just the way my brain works. I'm sorry, chat, but and then he's got animation and animator, or animator. So now I need the animator window. Animator. Boom. Tile palette. Animator. Animation. Any state, entry, exit. So we're working with nodes. All right, so that makes it easier to understand now. Now I can fucking follow along. So he's got any state, entry, idle. So the idle animation should be over there. That's what he meant by dragging it in there. So we had the idle animation here. Any state. Is entry and then idle? I got to see how those nodes are tracked. Okay. So he does have entry to idle. Okay. Into the Wizard Animation Controller, and now are we ready to go ahead and create the idle animation inside of the animation window. Now, I'm not going to get into the details of creating the animation. Oh, thanks a lot. And so, but I'm not very good at animations, and there's a lot of room for me to improve. But there are much better videos on YouTube going over the best practices of animation. Blackthorn Production has a pretty good video that goes over creating island and walking animation. Well, that'd be nice. Fucker. So he's got a 1 second. He's got a 1 second animation set here. And these little diamonds are called keyframes. So he's got like the base. And then every like 10th of a second he changes keyframes to a different frame of the animation. So over that 1 second it plays the idle animation. So we're going to go ahead and try to duplicate that. I have a little bit of experience in the animation, so I can try to add the keyframes, and I'm going to need Musketeer. So how do I add a keyframe? We're going to do 1 second. Really? Okay. Idle 1. Function float. No, don't need that. This is my frustrated voice. So the guy completely glossed over all the animation part of that video and just breezed through it. But I don't want a sample scene, so. Did I just fuck myself? Did I really just fuck myself? I still have it. I don't want this project. This is stupid as shit. Where's my other... Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Tell me I just deleted this bitch, dude. I'll be fucking mad. I don't want a sample scene, dude. Oh, come on, bro. And you can't undo? Bro. You kept all that. Fuck you, man. I never want to... Damn it, bro. I can't even control Z and like get any of that back, dude. It's just fucking gone. This stupid ass shit. Alright. So my pledge to you guys is I'm going to watch some fucking videos on this. Yeah, I'm a little upset. You're seeing this like raw right now. Like I'm not going to edit this. I'm going to upload it with the frustration. This is fucking stupid. And the fact that I can't undo... I don't know where my little character fucking object is. It just disappeared. I can't hear the audio from the fucking tutorials I'm trying to watch. And I won't lie, from somebody who's never used Unity before and I have just a basic understanding of this process, this is super intimidating. And the videos I have found on YouTube are assuming they're talking to people that are fucking professionals or semi-professionals, which I am not. So that's what I'm going to do in my off time before next Saturday. I'm going to watch some videos. I'm going to maybe set up a system where I can at least listen to the YouTube videos while I'm, here with you guys and follow along. But I might need to find like an actual YouTube course, which actually, let me do this. Beginners course on Unity 2D. Complete 2D runner game in Unity for beginners. No, I don't want to go to your fucking ad. Oh, stupid shit. Movement number 1. Like that's episode 1 is movement. How about importing sprites? Animation, wall jumping. How about how to open the fucking program? The Unity tutorial for complete beginners. It's a 46-minute video. Absolute beginners. View full playlist. Getting started with Unity. Unity tutorial. Data types it feels. Creating our first script. Methods, debugging, conditionings, operating. Create your first game. Loops. Vectors and magnitudes. Enable. This looks like the coding aspect of it, which might come in handy later. Make a game in 10 minutes and then publish it. Yeah. How to make a 2D game in Unity. Full playlist. I think I just watched one of these videos. 2D movement, 2D animation, 2D camera, shooting, organic levels, lighting. Alright. How to make a boss. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to link this in chat. That's what I'm going to watch. So I am going to pull that tab off, minimize it. Go through our sprites. Get this fucking Unity thing out of here. Fuck you. I'm so mad. So mad. I do like these backgrounds though. Modern interiors. No, I don't want that. Of tile sets. Already downloaded that. I like that tile set. And the pixel food. No, not just for one slice of pizza. Okay, so we're going to download now. What? No, I don't want to pay for anything. This is all free. Download. Got it. And this one. Download. No thanks. Take me to the download. Download. Got it. And the tile set. Free download. Holy shit. That didn't ask me for nothing. Got it. Okay. Close out Unity. We got this. Alright. So. This has been an episode in how to get frustrated with Unity. Step 2. So, if you're watching this live on Twitch, yeah, sorry. I'm a bonehead. I'm watching tutorial videos and I can't hear the audio. And I am stepping over my own feet and fumbling and making mistakes, which is part of learning and growing. Just not being discouraged and don't being too hard on yourself. Realize that every single developer out there is going through exactly what I'm feeling right now at some point in time in their career. Anytime you learn a new piece of software, a new way of coding or anything like that, there's learning curves, there's frustration, there's reaching out, trying to learn it on your own versus asking for help. We are at that frustration phase right now. So just learning the new software, it's very intimidating. Godot, Construct, those were much simpler for 2D platformer games for me to understand. But again, that was a long time ago. So, just don't be too hard on yourself. If any of you out there, you know, I might average 20 or 30 viewers on a video. Somebody out there is watching this years later and you're trying to do what I'm doing. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't give up. I'm not giving up. I'm 43 years old and I'm starting this journey in Unity. So don't give up. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't get discouraged. Just keep plugging away at it. Watch videos, learn, tinker, and just trial and error. Okay, and then it'll get easier as time goes on. You'll get better, you'll get faster, things will get cleaner, things will get smoother and easier for you to understand. So we'll be back next Saturday at 7 p.m. for another Dev Diary episode 2 or 3. And I give you my word, I'm going to watch some of those videos between now and that Saturday. And we'll see if we can't make a little bit more progress on that episode. So we did accomplish getting some sprites and tile sets, though. So we did make some progress today. We know what our character is going to look like. We've gotten a little bit more familiar with Unity. We've got some of our tile sets. And we've got our windows and our stuff set in Unity, how we want it to look. So despite it not looking that way, we did make some progress today. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, showing their support. Lord of Dark 22, thank you so much for the follow. I wish it would have been on a night where I was accomplishing a little bit more, but that's the point of this, right? So you guys can also see the frustration. We are going to have streams in these Dev Diaries where we are firing on all cylinders and everything is clicking, and it's going to be amazing. And this is part of that journey to that point. Okay, you have to have frustration. Okay. All right. So with that being said, I love every one of you. I wish you all the best. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I will be back Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, right here on Twitch. So come by, check us out. I'll talk to you later. Peace.